Everton's new ownership have wasted no time flexing their financial muscle in this summer's transfer market. The Friedkin Group, fresh from completing their takeover of the club, have already sanctioned high-profile deals, most notably a season-long loan from Manchester City star Jack Grealish. They've also added 22-year-old French striker Thierry Henry in a £27.6 million move from Villarreal and made Carlos Alcaraz's loan from Flamengo a permanent deal. It's a window that has seen a shift in ambition at Goodison Park. David Moyes, back in charge for his second stint, has been given resources that far exceed the budgets of recent seasons. Everton are now positioning themselves to compete for targets that would have been considered out of reach not long ago. Yet the Merseyside club aren't finished. Reports in Italy and England claim Everton have sounded out a forward with genuine pedigree. A towering, left-footed center-forward whose physicality and presence evoke memories of Goodison cult hero Duncan Ferguson. Like Ferguson, he has an uncompromising edge to his game and relishes aerial duels. While Everton's new number 9 Barry will be learning the ropes in the Premier League, this potential arrival could bring not only goals, but valuable advice for the Frenchman's development. Everton make approach for Serie A striker. According to journalist Sebastian Vidal, that target man is none other than Juventus forward Dusan Vlahovic. The Serbian international, still just 25, has been on Everton's radar since the opening weeks of the window. With a reported price tag of around £26 million, his signing would represent a major coup. According to Vidal, Everton made a big move for the former Fiorentina man, only for Vlahovic to turn it down, signaling his intent to see out his contract in Turin. Juventus finished last season in 4th place with 70 points, securing a return to the Champions League after missing out the previous year. Mega money deals, controversial moves, and big-name flops. This is the home of transfer news and opinion across Football Fancast. Vlahovic was a key contributor, registering 10 goals and 4 assists in Serie A, and adding 2 goals in 3 matches of the Club World Cup. Valued at €35 million, £30 million by Transfermarkt, down from a peak of €85 million, £73 million. In 2022, Vlahovic still carries a reputation as one of Europe's most complete strikers. If they can change his mind, Everton would be securing a significant coup. Why Vlahovic could have been Ferguson's heir. Standing at 1.90 m, he combines physical dominance with a sharp football brain, able to drop into channels, hold up the ball, and turn defenders with deceptive agility. He's particularly effective inside the penalty area, where his movement pins defenders before he darts into space to meet a cross or latch onto a through ball. According to data from FBref, his 2024-25 campaign underlines his all-round ability. 14 goal contributions in 29 games, 1.3 shots on target per 90, and 2.1 shot-creating actions. He wins nearly half of his aerial duels, while his dribbling and link-up play allow his side to retain possession in high-pressure areas. It's no surprise journalist Emmett Gates previously described him as a Ferrari with the potential to be a generational talent. For Everton, the attraction goes beyond numbers. There's a symbolic appeal, a forward with Ferguson's stature, swagger, and menace. The fans still idolize Big Dunk, who scored 60 of his 68 Premier League goals in Everton colours and was handed Everton Giant status in 2011. Ferguson, at 1.93 m, made a career out of bullying centre-halves, thriving in physical contests and using his body to protect the ball. Vlahovic mirrors that approach, but with a modern twist, adding superior ball-carrying ability, more varied movement, and a knack for combining with runners from deep. Both are left-footed, both thrive in the air, and both carry a streak of competitive aggression that unsettles opponents. For Everton, this was not just a chase for a name, but for a tactical fit. Moyes' system demands a focal point up top, a striker who can bring wide players and attacking midfielders into the game, hold possession under pressure, and still carry a goal threat in and around the box. Vlahovic would have ticked every box, and his presence could have eased the adaptation period for Barry, giving the youngster a role model in training. The refusal doesn't spell the end of Everton's ambition in this window. With funds available and a clear strategy, The club are already assessing alternatives who could deliver a similar blend of physical presence and finishing ability. They may yet return for Vlahovic if Juventus' stance changes later in the summer, particularly if the player has a rethink about his next career move. Dusan Vlahovic scores at Club World Cup for Juventus, landing Grealish, strengthening across the spine of the team, and targeting players of Vlahovic's caliber signals a club aiming to leave behind years of underachievement. Supporters, long starved of a side capable of competing for Europe, have reason to believe this is the start of something more ambitious. While Vlahovic won't be walking out in blue this weekend, the fact Everton were in the conversation for a player of his quality says plenty about the club's new trajectory.